What is going on, everybody? We are back on it, Vinland Saga, episode 7. Last episode, we had a little bit of, not a little bit, I mean, we time skipped years ahead. I don't know if we got an exact, oh, let me turn this down. I don't even know if we got an exact, like, age of how old, Thorfinn was initially in the first, before the time skip. I mean, I don't have kids, my friends don't have kids, so I can't, not a good judge, but if I had to guess, I mean, let's see, he was talking, running around, playing, maybe 7, somewhere around the age between 6 and 8. And I think the time skip put him at like somewhere between 14 and 16. Um, so judging by that, almost 10 years, somewhere between 7 to 10 years passed. I mean, Thorfinn has been shaped and like not only, I mean, he could still change. I mean, he's very impressionable at that age, though everybody was. But it's not like he's all of a sudden in his 30s or 40s and he's not going to change the way he is. I'd say that how old he is now, up until about his like mid 20s or 30s, that'll kind of make the person he is. But in these times, and the things he's doing, and the things he's going through, and the experiences he's experiencing, are going to shape him to be somebody that I don't know if he wants to be, if he saw himself to be. Maybe he thinks he needs to be that person for what happened to his father. I don't know. I'm guessing his mother and his sister at this point have to think he's dead. They don't have a reason not to. He's been going out there kind of doing the bidding for the Vikings, the Danish. I guess they're kind of all in one hand here. But we know he still kind of has some kind of, there's still the kid in him, or the kind heart in him, because he did do the best he could to save that woman and the girl. Do they probably still die in the end? Probably, because the invasion has already happened, but we'll kind of see what takes place. We know he's still helping Aslad's group. Um, but how long can that boil and fester until he wants his revenge, you know? We'll see what happens. We're at the very beginning of the episode, episode 7. Patreon members, you guys should be seeing this in the middle of this whole wild craziness. You guys should be getting this on April 5th. YouTube, I'm not sure. You guys will probably get it later this month. Let's go ahead and do it. We're pressing play at the very, very beginning of the episode right now. Here we go. So we need to catch up with fucking what's his name's ass on why he wanted to get that man killed. England, 2012 AD. Still don't even know why Thor was targeted. Oh, someone took. Who got the edge? The Danish or the English? Letting the troops rest or letting the English rest? Yeah, you can't really march through all that fucking snow and shit and expect to. You're the invading one. They can just hold you out in their fortresses and shit. This is the Danish king here. They're calling the troops back. Hmm. Kind of hard to march on somebody and create a siege and everything. You're going through feet of snow. Horses and wagons and food and whatever you gotta do. Ashlad. Yo, did we take another time skip even since the last episode? Ashlad looks so much older. Maybe it's just the shot. No, he looks older. Oh my god. Y'all are never gonna storm that city. Better break that thing down. You better take them down, or they're gonna get in. That'll do it. Yeah. Alright, they staved them off. I'd go ahead and destroy that bridge one time, build it back up later. Maybe that's just me, though. Hmm. Dang. So this is just like this is like a clan infighting. This isn't anything to do between the British or the English or the Danish. For all we know, it could just be an English clan fighting each other. Okay, we did have another time skip because Thorfinn has grown about another 4 inches. Yeah. Did we just time skip a year? So in 2 episodes, we've time skipped like 10 plus years. And what's so wild is like we're only on episode 7. So even if we started from the very beginning, following Thorfinn around, finding out kind of like the little kid he was, like if we didn't get introduced to him like a Gon or a Killua to figure out the kind of kid he is, his mental state, what he's been through when he's been young. It started out, we didn't get anything really Thorfinn focused. It was all about his dad. So I don't know what kind of kid. I mean, we knew a little bit what kind of kid he wanted to be. You know, he wanted to go out there and explore. He wanted to be a warrior, kind of like his dad, or maybe better than his dad. But we didn't know his mental state. We knew kind of like every anime when you have a little kid that like hates their parents or hates their older sibling, but then that sibling gets killed in front of them. Now all of a sudden it's like the most precious thing to them, and they're kids. They don't know any better. You know, they get mad. They get mad. They're happy. They're happy. It changes on the drop of a hat. So we didn't really know the little kid he was, nor was he that old to really develop any kind of like personality. He wasn't even a teenager, wasn't even 10 years old. And the person he is now, I mean, he's almost as old as he was before it happened. So what he is right now, I have no idea what the person he is, the personality, any of that. So I don't know if he could have always turned out this way, if he's been shaped this way or what. And he's in that just annoying teenage phase. Damn kids. Yeah, his voice is a lot deeper. We've definitely fast forwarded a little bit. Don't worry, old man, you're starting to slow down. He's getting into the prime ages of his life. You're over the other side of the hill. Go ahead and keep testing that man. Give it another 2-3 years. Who cares if we lose some kid that follows us, they say. Alright. I forgot they all speak Japanese in the subtitles, but between each other they're not speaking the same language, so I always get confused. Nobody has any idea what he's fucking saying. These mercenaries, they're still hired Danish mercenaries, though? Mmm. Hell is this frog looking dude? Okay, they are English because they're talking about swearing to Jesus, I'm guessing. He's still thinking about his dad. These dudes at the gates are about to get ran through. Ashlad is really starting to get old. Oh, they're about to die. Oh my god, I was about to say, is that an actual dragon? But it's somebody's boat. Y'all really don't think that's a dragon, correct? Just attack. That dude reminds me of a Titan. I mean, they do have the same art style. He literally reminds me of a Titan. Why is his mouth and face so big? Alright, try this again. They're dumping boiling liquids on their asses. He's going to get his helmet. He said, if you're really serious about throwing them hands, bring me a head with a helmet. They're bringing that, what do they have, an overturned ship that they're staying under? They got a, that's the dragon that everybody reported seeing. Oh, they're literally walking ships by hand. Bro, what? You know how heavy that would be? Excuse me? We just jumped that whole thing? What the hell? Now they're in the water. They're going around. They can't fight it on both fronts. You know how hard it would be to put a little dagger through a whole, like, trunk and not have the blade break? Maybe I'm tripping. Oh my god, they're gonna go right up the side. He already knows they're gonna drop some bodies. Those punch out a lot more power than a man with a bow. Well, he's coming for you. Head with a helmet. Cut my man's fingers clean off. I really wonder, I mean, maybe it's Ashlad. I want to see Thorfinn go up against somebody that knows how to swing a damn sword. He's probably killed hundreds of men in this 5 to 10 year span. There it is. Better go retrieve that. The whole reason we went up there. Who's this dude that's 7'8"? Yep, and they're gonna come in through the other side. Y'all might as well surrender. It's GG. They can't fight an invasion on both fronts with the little bit of men that they already had. Our men already got them before they even broke through. Yep. Against my military tactics, he had the audacity to say. Better do what you agreed to. He's gonna try to double cross them. After he saw what they just did. They took it and left. They took everything and left. They got everything. Jesus, look at all that. They destroyed all their boats. Yeah, they're out. As slight work. Oh, they're French. Here he comes with that head. Mm-hmm. Next episode, we're throwing hands. Get ready. Kids got nice with it. It's good to see that he's still stuck to that. Still stuck to that mindset. Hmm. Who did we say was his voice? It's not Aaron, is it? How do y'all plan on going off down this waterfall? No fluffing way. I'm surprised. I mean, I forgot this episode. These things go like a full 23 minutes. He's been waiting 10 plus years for this. That's it. That's the episode. Um, I don't know how the fight's really gonna go if they actually have it. Does Ashlad take it serious? Because you know Thorfinn is. He's been harboring this revenge for almost a decade, and probably always will for his entire life. So do we just get rid of Ashlad right now? Does Ashlad take it serious is the question, because he didn't have to take it serious. The kid was like, he was 6. You know, he didn't have to fight that hard. Is he still leaps and bounds ahead? I mean, the gap is closed. Clearly, when he was a kid and Ashlad was here, it was here. But now, given his age, is the gap closed? Because he's gotten older. Ashlad has gotten older, and he's like coming into his prime. So has the gap closed since he was a kid? Is it still not even remotely close? Is it close, and would the slightest thing could tip the battle between the two of them? I have no idea. Again, Ashlad is the more seasoned. He's probably been fighting battles 20, 30 years. But he is getting older, and I mean, Thorfinn's been honing his skills, I mean, on a damn daily basis. So I don't know how this is going to go, because you know Thorfinn's going for the kill. I don't know if Ashlad tries to talk him out of it or apologize for what he did. I don't know the person Ashlad is and how he'll take this. But we know Thorfinn isn't going to stop until he kills him, whether that's this battle, a battle 2 years from now, 5 years from now. So at some point, Ashlad is going to lose. Thorfinn is going to be better than him and kill him, if not this battle coming up right here. So we'll table that. That'll be next episode. Besides that, it looks like the Danish or the Viking King. I don't even know. They're all Danish. The Vikings are just referred to the ones that are going around on boats pillaging. I need kind of clarification on that. What all the Vikings are falling under Danish, but what makes a Danish person a Viking? I'll need clarification with that. Pull back the troops. You know, winter's coming. I mean, it's hard to storm a castle or a stronghold in the middle of winter. The men get tired. They don't want to be out there in the fluffing cold. Wagons, food supplies are short because there's no crops to take. It's just, attacking in winter is rough. So the pulling back, he said they're going full force in the summer, and the king himself said he's going to be leading an army. So the fact that he's going to be out there, that'll be interesting as well. And we'll see what comes from the battle, because I don't know. Again, I don't know what's the bigger picture here. Is Thorfinn's revenge the main story, and the battle that's going on between the English and the Danish the mini story? Or is that the bigger story, and Thorfinn's battle is just kind of, just a blip in what's actually happening? We'll have to see how that plays out. And pretty much like the continental power shifts that we're having here. What's happening with his mom and his sister? How have they kind of recovered? And once we really find out why they wanted that man Thor killed, we haven't gotten confirmation on why they went after him. But I'm sure we'll kind of figure that all out. But appreciate it. Patreon members, you guys will get this on Sunday. I'm going to start doing 2 episodes of this a week. Probably not this week, because I need to make sure I've got this manga stuff down pat for Hunter x Hunter. But we're going to pick this up here now that My Hero's over. And in by the end of the month, April, at least the start of May, Demon Slayer is going to be over as well. So we'll only be having Full Metal and any kind of Hunter x Hunter stuff we're doing in Vinland Saga. So we'll kind of figure it out as we go. But appreciate you. Wash your hands. Y'all stay safe out there. We're getting close to 6,000 subscribers. So get up, guys. We're really chugging along. So like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,